ever wondered what it's actually like being in a commercial? If so, here's a behind the scenes look, the one I just did with apartments.com. So I flew to LA, getting there just in time for my wardrobe fitting. I'm playing 7 different characters, so we tried on about 50 possible outfits. Then I went to bed because day 2 was the big filming day. We showed up at 7 a.m. and headed straight into hair and makeup, which was so cool. Then it was go time. We filmed all day, switching in and out of different characters, including Gym Bro, which was me in a 30-pound silicone muscle suit. Guys, it was so hot in there. We did some voiceover work and then rap very late at night. I had so much fun, and I hope you guys enjoy watching it as much as I enjoyed filming it. So if you're looking for a new place, check out apartments.com.
You're still here? I live here. Nice.
Well, hey there, citizen. Why are you dressed like a superhero? Because I'm watching Marvel Studios Thunderbolts. Cool, but yesterday weren't you dressed as Lilo? Yeah, because I was watching Disney's Lilo and Stitch. And the day before that, you were a doctor. Grey's Anatomy is my favorite show. Oh, I know, you've summarized every season. That's the great thing about the Disney Plus Hulu bundle. Every day there's a new hyperfixation. Yeah, and a new personality. So who are you? Oh, I'm watching FX's Alien Earth right now. Cool. You know, that's one of my favorites. It's everywhere. What's everywhere? HelloFresh, look. Oh, hi there. Whoa. Yeah, and check this out. You can get 10 free meals if you sign up right now. That's crazy. It's like she's everywhere. Yeah, everywhere. Look, hun, I think we should give it a try. I've heard it's actually really good. It is, trust me. Whoa. I just ordered our first box. Oops, special delivery. Thanks. Whoa, that was fast. This makes cooking really convenient and helps reduce food waste while saving me some dough. Guys, this smells amazing. And it tastes even better. Well, yeah, that's why I kept trying to get you to try it. Babe, do you like it? Oh yeah, I can't believe I've known about HelloFresh for years and haven't tried it until now. I love you, HelloFresh. No, excuse me, I'm gonna finish this. Today, I need your help picking out an outfit. I'm hosting an event for YouTube tomorrow, but this is option number 1. Oh, the dress code is casual, but I feel like this might be too casual. I don't know. This is the outfit I was originally gonna wear, but it's a little bit too big on me and I'm scared of like falling out. Next up, we have this. I feel like this one might be the best on my skin tone, but I am gonna fake tan tonight. Again, this one might be a little bit too casual, but it's super cute and comfy. Like, I could run a marathon in this. Of course, I don't have to, but I do have to give a speech, which I am terrified to do. Anyways, I have this one, and this one, so please let me know what I should choose. There's a vote on my Instagram story.
Yo, what up? It's Noah, and this is a day in my life.
Most days, my mom wakes me up all like, honey, get up for school or you're gonna be late. But today, I set an alarm because we're filming this. Wait, can I cuss? Yeah, you're fine.
The first thing I do every morning is check my Snapchat.
Just so I don't lose my streak. And then I gotta get ready for school. Hey, honey, do you want cereal for breakfast? No, Mom, I'm on a high-protein diet. Anyways, then I've gotta brush my teeth. What, is it because it's pink? I've gotta gel my hair. And then I'm on to the most important part, cologne.
I wear a lot because the ladies dig it.
This one's Nautica. Now that I'm fricka fresh, it's time for breakfast. Today I'm having a protein shake, some goldfish, and this ring pop I found in my room. It's game season, bro. And I'm off to school. Okay, well, that was lame. I have a ton of homework to do, but I think I'm gonna play video games just for like a half hour or something. Oops, sorry, looks like I lost track of time a little bit. Have you guys just been sitting here watching me? Yes. So you heard when I farted? Yep. All right, well, I'm starving. Let's go see if Mom made dinner. Yo, Mom, what's for dinner? Your favorite spaghetti with garlic bread. Yeah. Hey, language. Sorry. And make sure you get to bed at a decent hour tonight. Okay. Yo, look what Theo Vaughn just posted. Huh? Oh, sorry. Wait, what time is it? 3 a.m. Crap, I better go to bed. All right, well, that's a day in my life. Peace. Hi, Alicia? Yes. I'll take you back and we'll do your interview. Okay, great. I've only been waiting like a hour. So, how's your day been so far? Not great. My cat threw up on the carpet and I got flipped off in traffic. I shouldn't have asked. So what interests you most about working for our company? Nothing, actually. I just need money. Right? And what made you leave your previous job? Oh, I moved. That's understandable. Because my ex got a restraining order against me for dumping 10 jars of glitter in his truck. I see. Now, did he deserve it or are you just crazy? He deserved it. I don't believe you. What would you say your biggest strengths are? Let's see. I can type 90 words per minute and I can eat an entire pizza by myself. Wow. And your biggest weakness? Oof, well, I'm always late. I might steal the toilet paper and I'm pretty bad at communicating. Clearly. Just a couple more questions here. Excuse me, sir, your wife called? Tell her I'll call her back. Seemed pretty urgent. Okay, one second, I'm sorry. No, you're fine. Hey, honey, what's going on? Hey, put it on speaker. Oh, your sister broke her leg? Wait, which one? The hot one or the mean one? Doesn't matter. I gotta go, honey. I'm interviewing this weird blonde girl. Ouch. Sorry about that. Would you consider yourself a team player? Yeah, I loved doing group projects in school because I just make everyone else do the work. Okay. And where do you see yourself in 5 years? Probably about the same, but with more cats. Great. And I see you have a couple references here. Yes, those are all my friends. I told them to lie if you call them. Okay, well, we'll email you in about 2 weeks, but we're definitely not gonna hire you. Fine, it smells weird in here anyways. Yeah, I've been farting this whole time. A is for armadillo babies. B is for burn her, burn the witch. C is for coronavirus. D is for damn, Daniel, don't do drugs. E is for everybody stay calm, stay calm. F is for hey fresh meat. G is for
God, just look how dreamy he is.
H is for hoo-haws are my life, my passion. I is for I smelled you. J is for
Jason blew his thumb off with a firework.
K is for
Kissing some other girl.
L is for
Low-key, I think I might be autistic too.
M is for
Mama, let's check how dilated you are.
N is for
Not the potato salad.
O is for
Oh God, it's splashing everywhere.
P is for parkour. Q is for
Quit tickling me.
R is for
R.I.P.
S is for
She's a terrible cook.
T is for
Double eggs are going right through me. I got the run.
U is for
Unfortunately, you are getting robbed.
V is for
Valentine's Day.
W is for
Why didn't you text me?
X is for
Excuse me?
Y is for
Yo, Luke M.
Z is for
Hey, are you still coming out with us tonight? No, I've got a bunch of to do tomorrow and I don't want to be tired. Wait, what's going on, babe? It's Emily. She wants me to go out tonight.
Come on, dude, you're so lame these days.
Me lame? You started crying tears of joy when you got a crock pot for your birthday.
Oh yeah, who doesn't want to slow cook meat?
She's got a point. Still, and last week I wanted to go for a hike, but you couldn't because you hurt your back playing golf. What even is golf?
It's frisbee golf, duh. Oh, maybe I am lame. Oh my god, when did we get so old?
I don't know, but it sucks.
Yeah, I spent like $300 on groceries the other day.
I'm pretty sure that the definition of being an adult is just spending money on stuff that you hate.
What do you mean?
Well, like when you're a kid, you get to spend your money on fun stuff like clothes, going to the movies.
Yeah.
And today I bought a weed whacker and paper towels and cat litter. Like,
A weed whacker?
yeah, our backyard's a mess.
Well, you want to know something really sad?
What?
I broke up with Danny last week because he has a low credit score.
Hey, that's valid.
Yeah, but don't you miss the good old days when all we worried about was if he was cheating on us with Jenny from history class?
Now we worry about if he has a 401k or a receding hairline.
Hey, I kind of like bald guys.
I mean, they say you end up marrying someone like your father, so that checks out.
Ew.
What? Your dad's a handsome gentleman.
He really is. Okay, weirdos, I'm gonna go.
Okay, talk to you later.
So I'm kind of a hoarder, but today I took my bathroom counter from looking like this to this. So I'm gonna show you everything that I deemed worth keeping. For skincare, I keep it really basic. In the mornings, I'll use this vitamin C serum. I actually stole this from my boyfriend. I noticed every time he used it, his skin was gorgeous. Next, I scratched the label off this, but it's the Kapari something or other. It's like a face cream. And I'll mix that with the Drunk Elephant drops. Then when my face is still kind of damp from that, I will go in with blush. This is the one I use, and I just really like the color. I feel like it matches my lips. I'll put it on my eyes sometimes too. Next is brows. Today I'm just gonna go in with a brow gel. I'm using the Anastasia. How do you say that? Anastasia. And on the days when I do fill my brows in, I use the same Anastasia. Next is eyeliner. I don't even know what brand this is, but I really like it. Then I'm going in with a brown shade. This is from Swede, and I'm just gonna put it like down there. For mascara, I use Swede as well. This is lips. I use this NYX lip liner in shade Plum. Most of the time I'll just fill my whole lips in with the liner and then put a gloss on top. This is my favorite right now. Okay, now that the makeup's done, let's do the other stuff real quick. I've got this dry shampoo, which I have had for like 2 years. I use this in my bangs a lot because they get greasy really fast, and it adds some nice texture to your hair. I don't care what anybody says, these brushes are the best. And baby oil. If you're not using this after you shave, try it. It's a game changer. I really love this lotion. My boyfriend hates it, but it's like the best vanilla. I love it. And it pairs really well with this perfume. But I will say my all-time favorite scent combo. This is the Nest Balinese Coconut and then the Vacation. Please, like, I wish you could smell me. Some other honorable mentions. These two scents from Sol de Janeiro. This smells exactly like those old pink body sprays. My boyfriend got me this, and I hated it at first. Sorry, babe. It's grown on me a lot. It's definitely a more mature scent. Whenever I have like a business meeting, I wear this because it does smell very expensive. The best mouthwash ever. Doesn't burn your mouth. Vitamins. I don't know if these are good for you, but they taste good. I use this at nighttime on my skin. It's like a gentle retinol because I'm almost 28. I got my headband, and I think that's it. You know, getting rid of stuff actually made me feel good.
Have you ever wondered what it's actually like being an influencer?
If so, here's a day in my life.
I woke up at like 9 to these little monsters needing some snuggles. Got everyone breakfast, did some laundry, and started writing my video script for today. Here's a little sneak peek. Then I ordered groceries and had to jump on a Zoom call really quick. Business up top, party on the bottom, you know. Made some breakfast, and then somehow got coerced to go play some disc golf. Oh yeah, you know. Then we went to the gym. I did shoulders, core, and cardio. Kinda. I mean, I walked on the treadmill for a couple minutes. Whee! So swole. Then we picked up the groceries, made a ooey gooey cheesy bagel snack, and then started filming my video for today. I accidentally ruined like all of my wigs by washing them in the washing machine, so we're just working with what we got right now. Then I started editing my video. Not sponsored or anything, but this is what I use to edit all of my videos. This usually takes like an hour, hour and a half, and I had a little helper today. This is Bun, the sassiest of my three. Posted my video on all of my different platforms, made some dinner, did some work on a super secret project that I'm working on, and got ready for bed. bed. Good night.
Today I'm gonna give an honest review on what it's like being an influencer. Don't judge my handwriting. Got a bunch of followers on here and some on Instagram too. Those are my credentials. And I do this full time. I'll start with a pro. Brands will send you free I don't get a ton of PR because I do mostly comedy skits, but the makeup and fashion girlies, they get a ton. First con, you will never have a consistent paycheck. You know what, a normal job, you'll get paid every 2 weeks. I've gone months without getting a check, and it's kind of scary sometimes. You're gonna make most of your money through sponsored posts, so like promoting a product, and the other way is by monetizing your content. The biggest pro for me is that I get to sleep in. I usually spend like 4 to 6 hours a day making content, writing scripts, all that, but I just do it whenever, which is so nice. Another con is that sometimes I will find long, dark girl hairs in my bed, and I can't even accuse my boyfriend of anything because it probably came from one of my 1,000 wigs. Okay, but for real, another big con is that the industry is slimy. I was very naive and I lost a lot. Be careful and read contracts thoroughly. This one's kind of neutral and hilarious. People will just randomly yell at me in public. I have a character I do named Luke M, and I will be walking through the grocery store and someone will yell, "Hey, Luke M!" And I'm putting this as neutral because 99% of the time I love meeting fans and people who follow me, but I've had a couple times where someone will just like run up to me and jump on me, or this one girl was taking pictures of me while I was crying, and that was not as fun. A pro is I've met some cool people I was fans of. Another pro is I get to be creative and do stuff that I actually like. Con, you definitely lose privacy. Like, I got divorced a couple years ago and I tried to keep it on the down low. But to this day, if you go to any of my videos and look at the search bar, just look. But again, with the free stuff, you can get like free or super discounted cosmetic work, get your hair done, pictures, but no matter how perfect you look, people are gonna be mean to you. This is why I very rarely show my friends, family, my boyfriend, because I signed up for it, but they didn't. So I don't want to subject them to that. Honestly, that's all I can think of right now, but yeah. Stitch this if you have a crazy story on how you met your significant other. I'll go first. It was 2008 and I was in my 8th grade choir class with my friend Lindy. Hey girl. She was like, "Hey, there's this cute boy from out of town. You have to look him up on Facebook when you get home." Because we didn't have smartphones. So I went home, admired his beautiful Justin Bieber hair, and then didn't think about him until 4 years later. He messaged me and was like, "Hey, we should hang out this summer." But I had a boyfriend at the time, so I was like, "No, sorry, I have a boyfriend." And this dude literally said, "Okay, just save my number in your phone in case you want it later." Bold. And I did. Eventually, I was single again, and I remembered about the cute Facebook boy. One day, I was at home sick, so I texted him. He literally texted me back and was like, "Hey, I'm about to go to football practice. Can I call you tonight?" Call me. I am so awkward. And I had a stuffy nose, so I literally sounded like this. But lo and behold, he called me that night and we talked for hours. I can't hold a conversation with anyone, let alone a stranger. So I was like, whoa, what's going on here? Then he called me again the next night and the next night and the next night. And eventually we made a plan to meet up. I almost didn't go because I was so nervous, but he made the hour-and-a-half trip down and that started the crazy, intense, beautiful, sometimes toxic whirlwind of a romance that we had. But we broke up when I moved to Texas to go to college. And I was very sad. We'd have zero contact and then every couple of years we would meet up for the day and pretend like that was enough for us. Eventually I settled down with someone in Texas. I actually got married. He had his whole life being a hoe. We lived totally separate lives and didn't speak for years. Eventually I got divorced and I started to wonder if this was my opportunity to try again with this guy that I never could stop thinking about. This is really lame, but around this time that song, that one came out and I was like, oh my god, I am 20 something. Still thinking about the boy who I loved when I was 17. I need to talk to him. So I added him on Snapchat. Really adult of me, I know. We talked briefly, just like friendly, hey. But a couple days later, I called him in a Walmart parking lot. And within minutes of talking, it was like no time had passed. Even though it had been 9 years since we broke up. We laughed about how stupid we were as kids and talked about the lives that we had built. We ended the call with, this was really nice. Maybe we can do it again sometime. Hopefully not in 5 years. And he called me like 2 days later. We gradually started talking until we were talking all day every day. I had moved back to my home state, so we were living about 5 hours away from each other. We had talked about him moving down so we could be closer. And one day I was like, hey, you should come see me. So he did. And then moved down like a week later. We started dating and we've been together for like 1.5 years now.